everyone. I'm currently in Minsk, Belarus, and I'm just standing on the main road here that goes through Minsk. It's called Courtyard. I thought I'd give you a tour of my apartment today here in Minsk. The buildings that line this avenue were all flattened during World War II, and they were rebuilt by German prisoners of war following the war. So you'll notice a few little oddities that I'll show you soon. It's interesting to note that if you live in those buildings like I do on the main road through Minsk, you have to go through these little archways and tunnels to the interior courtyards. So nearly all apartment buildings in Minsk have a little courtyard area like this one. It's just next to the building, and generally there's a little park area where kids can come and play, or you can walk your dog. And this is also where everyone parks. You could probably guess where I am without me even telling you. A couple of old Russian winter hats, a couple of shapkas. I'm just sitting here. So this is a typical little park you'll see next to most apartment buildings. Nothing too glamorous. This one's actually been partly modernized. You can see this little blue thing here is new, and the benches are new too. That's pretty rare though. Usually they're really old and haven't been changed much since Soviet times. Also to note is that in summertime, when the weather's warm, some people might come down here and chill in the evening when the sun sets late and have a drink or something. It's a nice quiet place to relax and have a chat. When these buildings were built following World War II, barely anyone, I imagine, had cars, so there was no real consideration for car parking. So we're just approaching the entrance to my apartment staircase. You usually get a bunch of advertisements next to the entrance. An advertisement for keys, how to earn money, a few different interesting advertisements. So to get into my building here, we have this like magnetic disc thing that you just pass over here, and that lets you open the main door. And everything is dark in here. When I first arrived, I was pretty unhappy with the lack of lighting in this staircase, but yeah, it's sound activated, so if you stamp your foot, the lights will come on. It took me a little bit of time to work that out. One of the things I despise most about this apartment that I'm staying in is that there is no lift, and I live on the top floor of this building, which is the 4th floor. So there's about 8 or 9 staircases to get to the top, which can get pretty tiring. There's usually a lot of these signs saying "ni kurit," which means no smoking. I can always smell cigarette smoke in here. It doesn't make much difference with these signs. The entrance to my place. Let's check it out. Get that key in. Alright, here we go. Hello everybody. As you enter most buildings or people's apartments in Eastern Europe, it's usually the same deal. You have a coat rack where everyone puts their jackets in winter time. I'll just do that now. Put my jacket there. And you normally take your shoes off at the entrance and leave them here at the entrance so you don't get mud and dirt through the house. In my apartment I have 2 bedrooms, so I like having a bit of space. The first room is more or less a lounge room, which they call a bedroom here in Belarus. I use it as a lounge room. So you can see, excuse the mess a bit, I've got the couch there and the TV and a little Christmas tree left over from Christmas time, which is still going strong. Got a bit of what looks like some ancient Roman artwork there that was included with the apartment, and not a bad view of the street down below, Independence Avenue in Minsk. Nice view of the city post office just there, and you can see we were just down there before, and that's the view down the main street. Okay, going into the next room. This is my bedroom. Excuse the mess once again. I was in a bit of a rush this morning to get out. So just the blankets there. Pretty good sized bed. And big windows. Pretty tall ceilings. So it gets a bit cold in winter here. And another nice piece of art there from Venice with a lovely green river. Just a quick walk now through to the bathroom. It's not terribly large, but it does the job. Got a pretty basic bathtub there and a shower. Just a basic little sink and everything's there. Separate little bathroom, toilet I should say, is there. Not bad, pretty simple and clean. And we'll move through to the kitchen. So the kitchen is fairly modern looking. We've got a nice stove, washing machine. All kitchens in this part of the world have a little table inside the kitchen where you can have dinner and chat with your friends. Another interesting picture from somewhere in the Mediterranean region of Europe. Pretty good fridge, microwave, and here's a view into the courtyard where we just were before, down there. So just to summarize how much I pay for this, I'm paying $435 US per month, and it's right smack bang pretty much in the center of Minsk, close to everything, just a few minutes walk from the metro stations, and yeah, right in the middle of the city. So look for that price if you're thinking about moving to the city of Minsk.